Trubisky. Here, he gets Kirk Cousins. Wow. And again, it's going to be, what is the definition of roughing?
How the fuck is that roughing the passer?
The Steelers into a field goal attempt. Now they're going to get first and goal.
Yeah, that's one of the new rules. Taking your body weight and landing on top of the quarterback. And he just got a little bit too over-aggressive here.
What the fuck does the defender gotta do to not hit him? Is he supposed to not touch him? Like, what is he supposed to do in that situation? The ball came out of the quarterback's hands, and pretty much the defender was right about to grab him right at that moment. What the fuck, NFL? So, the NFL is turning into the National Flag Football League. Yes. So, yeah, they're pretty much, they're being a little soft here in this league now, as, you're going to get called for roughing the passer if you touch the quarterback, pretty much. You're not allowed to take him down? Oh my gosh. Next thing you know, you probably won't be able to shake a quarterback's hand during the game. You'll get 15 yards on that. So, yeah, I expect that for next year. But anyway, we're going to be talking about the roughing the passer calls that's been going around this year, because it's been a big problem this year, along with some other drama that's going around in the league. It's not been a good year this year for the NFL to start off. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video by dropping a like down below. 1 like equals 1 I just drop a like. I just thought I was trying to get something, but a little sellout moment, but I couldn't think of one. But anyway, just drop a like down below, comment down below, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. As let's get right on to the topic. Now this topic, like I said, the roughing the passer calls that's been going around in the NFL this year. I'm gonna explain that today, as if you guys don't know, so roughing the passer is pretty much, a defender trying to take down the quarterback. Either it's a late hit or pretty much a purposely hit on the quarterback, or whatever the case it is. This year, there's a new rule that relates to roughing the passer where you cannot put your full body weight onto a quarterback, which is the new rule that's been added in. And there's many players that are doing this, using their full body weight, and they don't really result looking like they're roughing the passer at all. It does not look like that. And I probably put some clips in this video, some clips of some of these roughing the passer calls that's been called. And this new rule is really ruining football, really, really badly. And I hope, now they probably won't be doing it this year because I don't even think they can, but they're not going to probably change this rule for this year, since this year's already started, but they may change it for next year. I don't know why they wouldn't change it for next year at least, because this call is kind of going to ruin football. It's going to ruin the joy of it. Like, why can't a defender use full body weight on a quarterback? Now, if it's a late hit, maybe more reasonable, but if it's a clean hit, if they still have the football, it should not be called. But these referees are calling them because the new rule. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't get it. I do not get it. Now, there was one call that was called during the Vikings versus Packer game. Pretty much, Clay Matthews not sacked the quarterback, but hit or targeted the quarterback. Took him down, and he got flagged for roughing the passer, which I can't even say this was even using his full body weight. He just took him down. Like, that call cost us the game. Like, this is why it's ruining football. It's costing the team games. Now, of course, we didn't even lose that game. Honestly, we put a tie against them, but that just ruined our opportunity to win that game. You just ruined it. The NFL just ruined it because of this dumb rule that's been added in. And many people can agree on me, I'm not the only one, that can say that this rule is one of the worst rules that's in there. I say this rule gets removed off of the rule book in the NFL because by the looks of this using your full body weight, there does not look like any intent of roughing a passer at all, unless it's a late hit. That's probably the only way this would be flagged for, if it's a late hit on him, on the quarterback. But technically, it does not look like it. Like, how is a defender supposed to sack a quarterback? Like, I guess you could just, grab him, hug him around him, and then how are you supposed to readjust yourself sometimes? Like you're supposed to try to yeet on out of the side, just try not to lay on top of him, or what the heck? Like, I don't think players can do that really that well. Like, I don't know how they're supposed to readjust themselves to not land on top of the quarterback. Like, this is kind of a dumb rule. Like, you can't, like, how are you supposed to do that? Like, I've played a little bit of football just for fun, not like a league or anything or whatever, but just for just playing with buddies sometimes. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm bringing that up. But like, just tackling them. Does not look like any intent. So yeah, honestly, I don't even know why this rule is even added in. Because what was the problem with it in the first place? With quarterbacks getting hurt? Because maybe Rodgers got hurt last year. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But this new rule is not helping him out anyway. Like I don't get it. Like, there's some calls that should have been made from this new rule. Because I saw last game when we lost, as pretty much there was some hits on Rodgers that you can't. Are you not saying that those are not using your full body weight? It just almost looks similar to the one Clay Matthews did in that game too. This is just a dumb rule that should be eliminated off of the rule book. Should be. So yeah. Like, ask the quarterback themselves. Like, ask them if they're like, "Hey, yo, did you feel like you got roughed on that one play? And it's like, no, I was okay. Like, I don't get it. I do not get it. Now, the referees are calling these plays because it's a rule. We gotta call it. Now, I heard that these referees can get narked for making bad calls like this. I don't think they're going to get narked for this because it's a rule. It's the new rule. So they're actually following the rules. Like, they mentioned that in the game I was watching that we lost. But pretty much, they said they can get narked for these bad calls. Honestly, they may get narked, honestly, because I think they've missed calls in that game too that should have been made. Honestly, there were some bad calls in that game, I think. They could get narked for that game. But I just want to say this. I know it's the referee's job to, manage the football game, call penalties as necessary, but they should not be involved with this game so much. Because I heard there was some bad calls in that Buccaneers versus the Steelers game. I heard there was a bunch of calls. I heard a couple people saying there was a bunch of bad calls in that game. But pretty much, these referees they should just stay out of this. Come on, like this game is for the players, not the refs. Calling plays whenever the hell they want to. I mean, call penalties when necessary, but there's just been some bad calls in this league so far. Of course, with the roughing the passer call, as they need to just stay out of this game a little bit, because the referees feel like they can control this game whenever they feel like to, and it's ridiculous. It's starting to get a little irritating. So yeah, I mean, call plays when necessary, but I feel like they're just overriding it, missing them. It's just terrible this year for them. Like, for roughing the passer, like, I see you want to protect the quarterback. Okay, you want to protect the quarterback, yes. But But you just look at the film of the video, it does not look like any intent of roughing the passer at all. Just does not. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for that. I want you guys to let me know what you guys think about this new rule. Do you guys think this is a bad rule? Or do you guys even think that this is actually a good rule and this should be kept for a while? Which I don't see why it would be. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Drop a like down below, comment down below, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Yeah, that's all I have for this video. I'm done rambling. So I'll see you guys later for another video. Peace out.